Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Inspire on 105.1 FM. Our journey of A-level results continues, and we are now here at Chalk Hills Academy. And we've got Matt here with us, who is head of year 13, and we've got some exciting students who thankfully have stayed back for us, because a lot of them I know have probably already gone away to celebrate with family, and of course, why not? They deserve that after, of course, some very, very hard work. But let's speak to Matt. Matt, thank you so much for giving us time to speak to here with us on Inspire FM. Firstly, just a quick question around results generally. How has it gone for sixth form here?
Well, there's lots of positive results, and we're really impressed with the work that our students and staff have put in to achieve those results. Lots of students that are going on to potentially life-changing opportunities, courses such as pharmacy, such as accounting, at some very good universities. So we're really excited for the future, and I just want to wish them all the best.
Excellent. In regards to sixth form, of course, it's one of those times where a lot of students, sometimes hopefully they'll get the results that they need, they'll get into their primary university, or maybe even their secondary choice. For those students who have not been able to get the results that they needed, what's your general advice? And I'm sure many people have already come up to you and asked you those questions. What can they do? And I'm sure for those students listening out there, if they didn't quite get the grades that they needed.
Things didn't quite go to plan. It's no reason to worry, because lots of people can still go through clearing on the day. So I would definitely recommend that as soon as possible, you're making those calls to universities, you're making the calls to UCAS, getting your UCAS clearing number so that you know exactly what it is you need to do. And it's more than likely you could have something by the end of the day. So I would definitely suggest that students that things didn't go to plan for don't give up, and they keep trying and making those calls.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time, Matt. And I think I'm sure you're dying to go back inside, because you've got lots of students still to speak to. We'll wait for a couple of students to speak to us out here. So hopefully if you can grab some for us, that'd be great. But thank you so much for that excellent advice.
Certainly. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. That was, of course, Matt there, in charge of year 13, a very important job here at the Chalk Hills Academy. And we've got some students who have stayed back and are able to speak to us. Next week, listeners, just to let you know, we will be doing the rounds with the GCSE live results. Of course, will most likely be coming to a school that your student might be at. We tried to cover as many schools as possible last year. I think we did 6, maybe 7 schools. But we will try to do as many as we can on our journey. Of course, a majority of the results do come together at the same time, so it's a little difficult to cover all of the schools. There's about, I think, 12, 13 schools all around the town. But I think it's really important we try to cover as many as we can. We're here today at Chalk Hills Academy, wanting to speak to the students here at Sixth Form College. We've just, of course, spoken to Matt, given some excellent advice around clearing. And I'm sure you would have heard some advice before with the conversation with David Seaton from the University of Bedfordshire, giving excellent advice around clearing. And this is exactly what it is, listeners. If you are someone who has not quite got the results that you intended and were hoping for, it's not all over. I think it's very important to remember that it's not all over. You can still get through clearing. I think one of the excellent advice that David Seaton actually gave this morning, for those of you who may have missed it, is the fact that still call your university. If there is a particular university you wanted to go to, call the university and speak to them and tell them, this is the grades that I've had. They're not quite the grades that I wanted or expected, but these are the grades I've got. Can you still accept me? See what they say. Call your insurance place, see what they say, tell them the grades you've got. If it's a situation where both have said that unfortunately that's not the case, you cannot do the course with the grades you've got, then of course clearing is still available as well. And of course you can possibly get to a course at a university you want through clearing. We've got some students here, hopefully big smiles there, so I'm sure they'll be happy and excited. So firstly, we've got a student coming over. What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia, thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. Regarding results day, I was just speaking to a few students earlier on at another college. The last few days before results, it's a very nervous experience waiting for the results. How have the last few days been for yourself?
It's been very nerve-wracking, very scary seeing whether I'm or not going to uni. So yeah.
Excellent. And how have the results been this morning?
They came out good. I got what I needed to get into uni.
Excellent. And what do you plan to do in uni?
I'm doing actuarial science at City University of London.
Excellent. Is that exactly what you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And I can see by the smile that you're very happy. Well done on achieving that, and best of luck for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again. And a very excited student there getting the results. We've got another student hopefully we'll be able to speak to. So if you want to come over and share this with us. And again, a massive thank you to these students for sticking back, because quite a lot of students rightfully have gone and celebrated with their family. So who have we got here?
It's Adrian.
And Adrian, again, similar question to yourself. Have the last few days been quite nerve-wracking, waiting for the results?
Certainly they were.
Excellent.
But at least I got a place. That's what counts.
Excellent. And how did your results go?
A bit worse than I expected, but it's the result what matters. At least I got a place in university.
Exactly. That's all that matters. And what do you plan to go forward to do?
Law.
Excellent. And which university is that?
Royal Holloway.
Royal Holloway with law, and I'm sure you'll do amazing. Are you looking forward to it?
Well, yes, I do, because I accepted it.
Excellent.
choice, yeah.
What advice would you have for students who are doing the A levels next year? Is there any advice you'd give to getting good results?
Do not focus overly on mess ups on your mock exams, because they do not count at all. Just make sure you do good. Make sure you are prepared for the actual exams.
Excellent.
And do not overstress it.
Excellent advice. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sure you'll do great in uni.
Thank you for the interview.
Excellent so much. Thank you so much. Excellent advice there. Do not worry, do not stress, guys. But I think one piece of advice, which I think was really, really good from a student we spoke to at Luton Sixth Form College was the work starts on day one. Day one when you're going to college. If you think you're going to start on day 2 or day 3 or day 4, it never starts. And it does become a time where it's too late. So very, very important to remember that college is hard work. And it's not, of course, these results, again, these guys are celebrating. It doesn't just happen by chance. It happens through hard work, and I'm sure you guys hopefully will get those results as well. But listeners, from here at Chalk Hills Academy, it's Assalamu alaikum and goodbye, and hopefully we'll be back next week inshallah ta'ala, back here again, of course, with the GCSE results, but of course across the various different schools as well. If you still want to share your results with us, we can share your results on social media as well. Text and WhatsApp in your results. 07779481822, 07779481822. But for this morning, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.